What's going on, gang? I got 2 videos I'm gonna be making today. We're gonna be making 2 videos today, gang. Probably make more videos than 2. Probably gonna make more videos than 2. I'm probably gonna make more than 2 videos today. Eating some of that brown paste, if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, let's get into this. So, there's this argument that you can't be original because there's some fucking idiot out there that thinks that they know everything and that it's impossible to ever do something that they don't know, right? And so they're all like, you can't be original, right? And by original, they also mean unpredictable, right? But this is all that they know. And given that this is all concept of art, all concept of creativity that's available, and that concept of creativity is expanding. More is being added to it just by simply existing. Just by simply existing, it's constantly continuing to grow. More is being added to it at all times. That's a G, Kevin. I'll get you. So here's what happens. This guy who only knows this much says, "Hey, make something original." But here's the thing: because they only know this, they're only prepared to comprehend within this frame of thinking. And so, if I make art that's over here, they'll say, "Wait a second, that sounds bad." Or I can't understand it. And to them, if it is not understandable, it is bad. Because with art comes the goal of communicating, right? And so there's another thing they do. They decide that in order to win this argument, and this is where I killed you guys. This is where I started to fucking get really, really fucking angry. Because you were being unreasonable. What you do here is whenever you, at this point, you've already realized you lost because I just made the perfect fucking argument for why originality still exists. You claim, yeah, but you're still gonna have to fucking do this, and you're still gonna have to fucking do that, and because of that, you can never truly be original. You're just remixing a bunch of stupid fucking things. Because fuck you. I don't fucking like you enough to try. Okay, so you guys claim that this is all that matters, and we're just remixing all of this, which is really just, excuse me. It's really just a guy who has an MP3 player with his favorite songs on there saying, the only good music would be if you made different patterns of all the songs that I like. If you took all the songs that I like and reorganized them into different patterns, that's the only kind of good music, right? Fucking dumbass, right? Probably doesn't even know what fucking, oh shit, what's up scared for? Oh, damn. Probably doesn't even know what, math rock is. Fuck, I didn't want to say math rock. Fuck, man. That was the one thing that I didn't want to say. No, I didn't want to say scat. Okay, so what they do is they're all like, whenever you start drawing, they're like, all right, they create this unreasonable rule, right? Where they say, here's a piece of paper. Draw without using any of the rules that we already know. And what they do is you start drawing, right? And they say, you're just drawing a carved line. And they tear it up before you can even actually make something that is a concept. Which is what we're talking about being original. No, nobody here was fucking talking about drawing an original fucking line, you dumbass. We were talking about making a construct that is original, that you've never seen before. But no, you niggas decided that when you lost the fucking argument, you niggas decided to be petty and decided to be all like, draw something without drawing, draw something without fucking using a pen, draw something without drawing a line, draw something without drawing. Yo, see, that means you were right. That means we were right, you fucking dumbasses. I genuinely fucking hate you guys. I genuinely don't like you guys. And this is 4chan. This is all them fucking bitch-ass niggas that was on there fucking talking about how I just need to learn how to play jazz on the fucking piano. All them bitch-ass niggas that was fucking turning me down. All them bitch-ass niggas. I'm talking about you, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about, bitch-ass nigga. I know exactly, and you know exactly who you are, bitch-ass nigga. You know exactly who you are, bitch-ass nigga. I know you know who you are, nigga. Bitch-ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's all love. I mean, you knew you were gonna lose the argument. That's why we do these things, right? So, I was gonna say something. Okay, so obviously it's possible to be original whenever you're not being a fucking asshole who tears up pieces of paper because someone drew a curved line. They said, that's just the color red. Yeah. Wait a second, that's not an original color. We can't even make it to original colors because you don't want to fucking listen to this, bro. There are new colors, you fucking dumbass, and you don't even want to see them because you don't think they're fucking possible. But at some point, the shit that's happening right now is impossible. You need to fucking respect that. 0 to 1, nigga. That's infinity. 0 to 1. 0 to 1. Infinity. That means, you know what infinite means? That means there's good shit that you haven't even fucking thought of being possible yet that I want to hear. I want to experience it, okay? There are things outside of the set of rules that you comprehend with that I want to fucking hear because that shit is amazing and you're fucking ruining it because every time your set of rules can't comprehend what's happening, you tear it up and you say, no, it's not worth making. It was bad. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna, look, no. Listen to me. I know I say this a lot. I know it sounds like an empty threat, but it's not, okay? It's not. I'm genuinely gonna find you and I'm gonna wait 20 years from now. No, I'm just kidding. That takes it too far because that actually does kind of get somewhat realistic. But listen, man, just stop fucking making me upset. Stop fucking making me upset. Okay, I won. I was right. You were wrong. And this is the same, bro. This is the same fucking shit with that whole fucking If there are three options, and you have to choose one of them, no matter what, the color you choose, like if it's white, black, or red, the color you choose is indicative of a bias towards that color. No, it's fucking not. If I have to pick one, then I have to pick one. Meaning, if I fucking looked away and threw a fucking a pencil on the fucking floor, and whichever direction the tip of the pencil was closest to pointing to was the one that I picked, then I would have to eventually have picked one, and it will have eventually had either red, white, or black. There's no fucking bias here. The bias would be if I didn't have to pick anything and still chose white, right? That would be the bias. But I have to there's literally a goal beyond this choice here. Meaning this is like a gate that I just have to pass that does not indicate my choice at all because I have to pass it in order to get to my goal. I won this argument. I fucking won this argument and y'all kept going. I fucking won. I was fucking right and I fucking won that argument and you kept going. If you have to pick one and there is no choice in whether you can pick one or not, you have to pick one, then there is no bias because you have to pick one and one of them will be one of the three colors regardless of which one you choose. That means that it is a, what do you call that? What kind of consequence is that? It is a non-preferred consequence. It is a non-biased consequence. It means that I'm not picking based on the color. I'm picking because I need to pick one to get where I'm going. I fucking hate people, bro. All right, I'm back, though. I was too nice for too long. Now I'm back. All right, now I'm back. Now it's on. Now I'm not going to be fucking like, oh, they don't understand it. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. Now I'm going to be like, no, kill that bitch-ass nigga, Father. Kill. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, though. But yeah, this shit ruined art because now, you can't even start making something because if you draw a line, they say, oh, it's bad. It's only going to be what I know. It's either bad or it's going to be what I know. If it's bad, if they don't understand it, they tear it up. And so the only way you can go is if they understand it and they don't understand enough to fucking be creative anymore. Now all the songs sound the same. And you should have fucking known what was up. And this is an old complaint, but it's still very fucking valid. When that same fucking 808 hi-hat shit was the only fucking thing being made. Nigga, you're telling me how many fucking people exist? I didn't mean to, you're putting the R there. You're telling me how many fucking people exist and we can't fucking think of something more fucking interesting? We can't think, bro, everyone who's on that trend is not alive, bro. Everyone who's on that trend does not have enough imagination to be alive at this fucking point, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, bro, what the fuck, bro? How many fucking people exist and you can't think of something more? You can't think of how to make a song work without using that structure. You can't think of anything fucking, and then when somebody can, you go, what the fuck? I don't understand that. The fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? Do you even like art? Like, what the fuck are you in it for? Do you even fucking like art, bro? What the fuck are you in it for? Why are you doing this? What the fuck are you doing this for, bro? What the fuck are you doing this for? Seriously, why are you fucking here? I went through natal birth just to fucking come correct you niggas because you were being fucking stupid. All right? Nah, I don't know if that's true. I do know it's true, but I don't care. So, yeah, stop doing that. And I guess while I'm at this, because I already did kind of discuss the other thing. Okay. So, we talked about the mass betting, right? Where if you're wrong and you bet, and you're right and you bet, there are consequences. If you're wrong, the mass will respond, it'll collapse on you, right? It'll be like, hey, what you doing? Hey, that's not right. And tear you up. If you're right, it'll be like, no, you got me. You can go, right? Okay, now here's what you guys do. Instead of it just being logical, now you're doing narrative above, or above narratives. Let's call them above narratives, huh? Buveratives? Let's call them buveratives. No, I don't like that name. But let's call them buveratives. Or no. Imperatives, yeah. Imperatives, yes. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. It's such a, oh my god. I'm so fucking smart. I'm so smart. I just made something original. I just combined two different things. Okay. So, here's what you guys do. You guys, whenever you can't win the argument, come up with a story that seems to have enough contextual buffer that it is impossible to navigate it without being told exactly how someone got to that point of thinking. And so therefore it is implied, like counting, right? Do you ever tried to count to 100? You know that it's fucking boring. So you just kind of count. You just kind of count until you imply that you're just going on to 100, right? You count until you're. But some of these people, they're creating stories that don't actually quite make it to 100. You know, they start fucking falling apart. They don't make sense. They don't ever get to 100. They just implied that they got to 100 because we cannot count all the way there to make sure that they actually did it, right? And so what they do is a story like this, and this is the one that got me. This is the one that got me earlier, right? So I was talking about being smart, being successful, being happy, right? And so somebody said this. Somebody said, this guy is a fucking super genius who, instead of trying to help others, fucking makes it all about himself, but he doesn't realize that because we're good people and he's not, we actually got ahead of him, and we all know things that he doesn't, and we all keep it a secret from him so he can't mess it up, right? And there's a hard way to describe this, but it's like that state of like all those immediate physical boundaries, all those immediate physical concepts, it kind of checks all those, right? But it applies that it goes all the way to 100, right? It misses one or two, right? It implies that it goes all the way to 100, right? And then what it is what this does is it convinces people that there's something that they don't know above their head with too much context to investigate that still makes sense for some reason, that they need to go in that direction. They need to mass in that direction. Now, this is back when there was this guy that was all like, you have to be a good person no matter what, though, right? And so what it would do is I would be like, you got too many people to believe in that dumbass shit, and if they die, I'm a fucking bad person, right? And that's your whole fucking goal, right? Fuck, dude. And so I used to have to back out, right? But now I know. Now I see what's going on. And so I can say this. Whenever they are keeping secrets, whenever they're not willing to give you full context, it's because they cannot count to 100. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm still managing to be stable. Even when I wasn't fighting back, even when I was being nice, even when I was turning the other cheek, I was still managing to be stable enough to always be right and always be relatively comfortable in the process, right? Now I'm fighting back. Now I'm keeping it on the same fucking cheek, nigga. I don't know if that makes sense, but what it means now is that even when I wasn't being hard, I could still count to 100. Anytime you ask me to explain something, I could talk all the way to 100. These guys can't, but they say, and we all keep it a secret from him because he'll mess it up. It's a really good device for making it seem like they have a reason for not telling you everything so that they can disguise that they don't actually make it to 100. But here's the thing. I'm the one who's in the position in which I need you to know less because you keep creating these dumbass little logic gates that seems to sound realistic compared to what I'm saying. You pretty much, I tell you a whole story, right? I tell you a whole story, and then you get to the end of it. And then you do this, right? You're like, all right, you're only listening to this part right here. You're not listening to all of this. And so what you do is you take the end of that story and you repeat it, but then you add your little once. But your little once can't make it all the way back to nothing. Can't make it to 100, right? And so because you're using the same image, the same little implied image, it means that it's confusing to know without being fully aware of context, with you using the excuse that secrecy is necessary because people will ruin it via observation, all that stuff, right? I've continued to make sense despite observation. I've continued to constantly be right despite observation, despite being observed, despite not having any secrets about this, right? I've managed to make sense the entire time. And so if anyone at this point is claiming that there's just too much context and we have a reason to not tell you, but you just need to believe us because it still makes sense, doesn't it? What they're saying is a bunch of bullshit, and if you fall for that, I'm sorry, I'm fucking tired of it. You're gonna get hurt here just so I can make you naturally, without knowing what it is, never go that direction again. If you're not gonna listen to me, if you're not gonna be aware of this, I'm just gonna fucking do electric shock therapy. Every time you mess with these people, you'll get hurt. It'll teach you not to mess with them. You won't even need to know my name at that point. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching another epic YouTube video. That was lame. I'm insecure right now. I'm so insecure. I leaned too hard on that. If you haven't noticed, I finally ate one of my pancake sausages on a stick. I fucking love this. Like, if there was anything that I want to advertise, Jimmy Dean fucking pancake sausages on a stick, bro. Hell yeah, bro. Look at that, original. All right, let's go.